There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Madden, ready?
Love going to throw right away. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. It's a gain of 8. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week, an unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go, because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
And he's going to have the Packers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
33, yellow, rail, yellow. Hut.
Love. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. You look at this defense. They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
Again, it's Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Watch out now. 52.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And now Love going to change things up.
10 black. You yellow. Go. Claws red. Stripes blue. Set. Go.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
10 cycles. 30 blasters. Smash. Red. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down.
22 needles. Ready.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's now
against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week. You talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go with Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Commanders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
That ties the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
2nd and 10.
Right, yellow. Black shot. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down.
Blaster, 6. Blue, 32. Hey, red. Needle, blue. Hut, hut.
They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Okay.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 36. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Black ultra. Slide. Let's go now. Smash. Hut, hut.
Now Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 35 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Okay, ready?
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throw left side complete. That's Lane. And he's going to have a Commanders first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Hands it off out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch. Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Riggs, Classic, Warriors 7, 19 light, Buffalo 18.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street. Mustang 19, 18, cut 19, 19 tight, 7 Pirates.
Daniels going to throw for it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. He'll swing this out to Krosky-Merritt. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Let's go.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll run once more with JCM. And he'll go down at the 28. 92 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th.
Hurt. 69, 79, 19, 7 Pirates.
Here's Daniels. That is caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And the Commanders are going to be set up for the 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Krosky Merritt is in. Touchdown, Commanders. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready. 45. White. Striker.
Love wants to shift things around.
Needle. Blue striker. Ready.
From the 29, Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
50. Green. Cut.
Throwing. Love. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Here's Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
45. White. 22 needle. Needle blue. Green Jack. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
52.
13 yards on the play.
6,
That's
7,
another
10 cycle.
Packers first down.
Ready?
First and 10.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Jacobs incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Red, yellow, blue striker. Set, hut. 6, black 40. Set, go.
Love now. Catch made by Watson on the out route.
Cheetah.
Christian Watson.
Black,
Brings up
plastic,
3rd down.
red, hut.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
First and 10
Watch out
at
now.
the
6,
24-yard
black, blue,
line.
blue, yellow. Here we go. Hey, green, blue, 32. Set.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Hey, blue claws red. 33, yellow. Green Jack. Hut.
Love from the gun. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football. Worked so hard to get his feet down inbounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really?
Yeah, that he is.
How about that? What about young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stopped right there.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
York able to send this one through, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
York to kick off.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8.
19.
In motion comes the tight end left. Again, it's Krosky-Meredith. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 112 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go now.
Throwing now is Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the 3rd quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Daniels looking to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And his kick here is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now. Back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. With that last effort, he has reached now 10,000 career rushing yards. Congratulations.
Big-time congratulations. That also means that his publicist can make sure all the information gets to every voter out there who has a say in the Hall of Fame. Fashioning together a heck of a resume.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yellow, white,
Glove. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Ready up.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Love, he's going to change the play here.
Black shot. Blaster, six. Smash, red, hut, hut.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Love, 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Let's go now. 52 Blues.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. To the air again. Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he's going to have the Packers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Golden. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the Commanders' 35-yard line.
Red, yellow. Set, hut.
Love looking to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Watson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
17 yards.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Going back to Love. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st down and goal to go.
Ready.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Jacobs. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
York now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Packers 24, Commanders 17.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's second down.
So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation, already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
To throw is Daniels. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Riggs, Dragon 6, Cowboy 19, Buffalo 18, go street. Check.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
A run inside, Krosky Merritt.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7.
18, Warriors, 70, Timberwolves.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
On third down, Krosky Merritt.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Daniels going to throw for it. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. It's a big play there on 4th and inches. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Get it. 19 Chargers. Cowboy 80.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt
With his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
On the double.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here comes second down.
Ready, ready. Striker. 3 seconds.
Once again, it's Jacobs. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Third down and 6.
Claws red. Edo blue. Ready. Black. Ready.
Love. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on fourth down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now.
Come on, set. Blue, white, rail, yellow. Blue striker. Set.
Now Love. Able to connect with Jacobs.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
52 blue, blaster, 6. Ready.
Here's Love. Same target. It's Jacobs again.
Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Let's go.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here's 3rd down and 5. And now Love going to change things up.
Yellow. Steel, black. Smash, red. Hut.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
That is caught. And he's going to have the Packers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't
No
you?
doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Here's 1st down.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts,
as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Ready.
27 seconds to play as they come up on a 2nd down.
52 black shot. Black ultra. Set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
A 46-yard attempt.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. And that changes everything here in OT.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here.
Not laying back defensively. They blitzed right there first play in OT.
The game's changed a bit, hasn't it? I'm telling you, when we were kids, most of the time you'd lay back, not necessarily prevent defense, but you'd want everything in front of you and hope that the offense made a mistake. Now people aren't counting on that. They're going after them and being aggressive. Of course, if they pick up your blitz, it could be a big play for the offense.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
On the ready. 6. Madden. Let's go. 50. Green. Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct, because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Ready. 10
An audible here to get a new look.
Green Jack. Fight. What smash?
On 4th down, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Bronco 80. Ready. 70 tip. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Lane. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
This now a 3rd and 4.
18 Rattler. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Give to Krosky Merritt.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Ready.
This offense already 4 for 4 on 4th down conversions. They're going to try it again here on this 4th down.
18 Cardinals. Go street. Pass the 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come 19. Mustang. Dragon 60. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let go.
Here's Daniels.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first.
And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, this is a pretty rare situation here, Charles. You get into overtime, neither team coming through with even a field goal on their first drive. So now, sudden death with the time remaining. Next score wins.
And now I would say that going at it, Might be a little bit easier for both teams now because they've eased into overtime. That first series brought everything on the line then. Now you've seen what a defense is throwing at you. You can make some adjustments, and all you need is 3 points to win it.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Let's go now. Black, 95.
Love looking to throw it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
Just straight money right there. The biggest drive of the game, a chance to win it in overtime. If they've been saving that play, they sure pulled it out at the right time. A huge turn of events there.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
On for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
So for the Packers,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
and they will hit the road next week.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.